Hello दोस्तों, I am Anuj Sharma, and in this video we will learn simple UI for the button. Okay, and after that we will see how can we the reuse that widget. Okay, button is a widget, so how can we reuse that button? Simply like in our application, suppose that there are number of screens, and on screens we are using a button that's a same button, same shape, same decoration, and same. Just there is a change of text. Okay, so how can we use a single? We will create a single class for that button, and we will use that class for everywhere. Okay, so that we don't need to require to type same code everywhere. Okay, so or it's not regarding about button. We can use any widget that we want to reuse that. Okay, so and simply main axis and cross axis or column and row we have seen already. Flutter has 12 video that I have already uploaded. So in that first we will decorate the button. Okay, and we will see simple thing about the raised button. And if it will finish in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, that's okay. Otherwise in second video I'll cover that reuse the visit, and after that we will see the super keyword and assertion use. Okay, so first, and in this video we will our target is how can we write our code is clean and clear. Okay, so whatever we want to write in UI we all declare in build method. Okay, so we will try to write outside of build method and some code out of that UI file. Okay, once it's done then we will start state management. Okay, so first I have just created a one method here, or we can directly like this just remove it, and here a container. Okay, and this container, and in that we using here column for raised button. So we will take here child, and column is a child, and in that is a children, and in children there is a we will take up single raised button. In that we will take the child as a text. Okay, so here we will see, suppose then sign in a to go. Okay, so we'll refresh it, or we can say, okay, so we see there is a button above, so don't think about gray color is of that, so height of that we can set width or okay, so column. Okay, so we have already seen in my previous video this Flutter has 12 how can we use main axis alignment and all things. So in that we can assign main axis alignment. Okay, so main axis alignment is start here. We'll use center, so our button will see in center. Now we want to its column width same as device width, so we use cross and cross management. Instead of center we will use stretch. Okay, now we'll see. Okay, so now we will write every all UI here. Oh, instead of that, we can write a simple method for it. So that I'll write here one method underscore and build visit. Okay, this, and the underscore we use for private method. Whatever if field or variable we want to private, then we need to write here underscore. Okay, now whatever code we write above, that we will write here. Okay, so now click here and write down that column here and return that here. Okay, so here we are returning column visit. Okay, so now see here, Okay, let's write down. Same we will get here. Now this button, we will decorate this button by using like on press. Okay, after on press is a callback method, and in callback after click it will execute. You'll see here, and here we can pass the any parameter if we want to try, and here we can write after click operation. Okay, whatever we want to execute, or we can here also we can write our method if we want same underscore and method name, and that method we can execute. So now we don't require that method, so simply we will use like print. Here whatever you want to print you can print here. Okay, so now we will hot reload, so the button color is changed, and if we want to disable this, then we can assign null, then this button is disabled. Okay, so we will see a disable functionality also. Now we want to provide this button a padding. Okay, so we can provide a padding here, so just simply add this padding, or instead of it we can provide 16. So now see here button. Now can we provide we can change the button color. So here is a color property, and we can see the property. Suppose that this parent is raise button, so in raise button we can see the what they have provided, what we can use. You can see there, here is a color, so we use color, and which color we want. So button color, whatever color you want you can access here. So we want here colors dot white, and this is a white color, and this is opacity. Okay, and which opacity do you want, you can see here. Okay, now we can, we want now shape of this button. Okay, we can their radius or round. Okay, so we can provide here shape also. There is a shape, and there is a one like round border, round rectangle border. Okay, let's see here what they want in parameter. Okay, so we will apply here border radius. Okay, then border radius, and in that we can pass like border radius, or let's see there what is the border side. Okay, but there is border side, so they different. Okay, so we'll say here border radius, and we will see here circular. Okay, so in circular here we will pass the double value. Okay, so whatever what radius we want 8, so we can pass here, and see here radius. Okay, so here we can increase that height of button. Okay, so height field is provided in the column. Okay, not on button. See here, go in button, there is no height. Okay, there is no height field or property, so we can't assign height directly on button. So we can provide height for column. So this column, this container have the height. Okay, there is a height where this is height and width. Okay, so what we will do for button, we can wrap the button by container. Okay, so we can use here button, and parent is container, and this container we can provide the height. Suppose we want 50, so see here button height is increased. Okay, now if you want to some style for text, then we can provide here style and text style. So we can provide like color, what color you want, colors dot then black, or font size you can provide here. Font size if you want to, then like 16 or 24 you can provide here like this. Okay, so it's so 60 you will see here 60. Okay, 60 is fine, right? See here, now if in our login page there are three buttons, suppose I sign in with Gmail, sign in Facebook, or simple login. So we need to write same button, so we can use like that. Just copy paste that. Okay, and here column one, okay, comma. See here three button. So now same code for button. Okay, same, but we are using same code number of time. Okay, so it's not a good programming. Okay, so instead of that we can use a simple code, simple for a single button, and that code we can reuse wherever in our project. Okay, so that's our target in this video. Okay, so first we will go step by step. So instead of that we can make a one, just change here name, or we can change the name later. So we will create here a common widget class for raised button. Okay, that will be dart file. So here common button. Okay, now that button should be stateless. So we have created a stateless button. Okay, and name we will provide here. What name we want to? So common button. Simple. Now we need to here import the material here library. Okay, now whatever we want to design here, this padding we can allow, or directly this child also we can assign, or raise button we can on this button only, right? Or hide container. Okay, now return here whatever widget we want to implement here. Okay, and now here use that common button. Done. Here also done. Now we need to refresh here. Okay, and delete that code also, and instead that we can use simply common button. Okay, comma and comma. Now run. Simply see here, no difference is there. So but we want to some space in between them, then we can use size box, and the height will be like 16. Okay, and comma, then we will auto load. See here 16, and above button also we can provide. Okay, or otherwise no need to this, then we can use same above, like padding. In padding we can apply this padding, same here for this padding. Okay, 16, same padding we want 16. Now see. Okay, now button code was same, so we have implemented in a separate class. Okay, now I want to provide that parameter from here. Okay, so what can we do here? We can create, we can provide here also some directly parameter as a text, but we want to this common button as a parent, and for different time buttons we can create separately. Suppose that we want a simple button that will be button and image, and so different type. Okay, so it will be parent for all. So we want to here create a some parameter like okay, is it like child, and here so, or what can we do here, color. Okay, color, or we can say that it's text color. Okay, now we can use here um, text. Okay, so we can here do like not only these two three things we can use here. Now we need here constructor same name of class button, and here we can pass the this dot child, this dot text color. Okay, uh, now semicolon here. So here we need to pass some field. See here we are not getting any error here. Okay, so if we will run this, it will not execute, it will show us some errors. but we will not get that error. So for that we will use a super keyword or a system that we'll see in later. Okay, so first here we need to pass some parameter. Let's see which parameter. Child. So child, a child is a visit, so here we can pass visit. Same text. Okay, directly here. And here we can pass text, and here sign in with Google. Okay, and second here, what parameter they want second parameter is color. Okay, so text color we can provide here, colors dot black. Okay, same field we can provide in that. Here change here sign with Facebook, or same we can use here Twitter. Okay, see here text will change automatically from this. You can see something issue here. Let's see. Okay, we are not passing that value to there. We need to pass that. Suppose then this is the child. Okay, so instead that we can directly we need to provide here child, whatever we are getting in constructor. So here directly we can use child. Okay, and color we are getting color. So here we can pass the text color. Okay, this is not a text color. So text color was there. So in that we need to pass a text color. Okay, okay, text color we can pass there. So that is whatever we need to change here. Here use child. Okay, instead of text color we use a button color. Okay, this will be a button color. Button color should be a button color. So we will here pass this button color and button color. Button color should be white. Okay, white. Same we will change here. Button here also white. Now we will run it. See here, change. So same we can pass different field also here. If we want callback, then we can pass here callback also, like this callback on press. Which type of on press? This is the void callback. Okay, so we can assign this also. So on press, or we say here callback. Okay, and we want to provide the okay callback we can get here. So just add this in here, like directly this dot callback. So we need to pass here one more parameter, that will be callback, and directly we can get here whatever result from there. Yeah, okay. So same we need to add in all buttons. We can add. So you can now got what I want to need to what I want to explain. So you can pass any parameter here. Now you can run it. It will execute. Okay. So now you got it. Okay. So now we want to simply don't need to pass this visit color. Okay. So we can directly use a simply also, like by using, we will see here a super keyword. Okay. So it's video already about 19 minutes. Okay, so we'll stop this video here, and in next video we will see we will not pass, we don't need to pass these parameter. Okay, so what we will create here, one more common class. Okay, like dart, and here is like sign in or we can see here sign sign in